It's a battleground. The fight is in your mind.
And what a time now for us to take this dream and not let it die. Take this dream and give it life. Take this dream and breathe into it your own personal spirit until finally it becomes a flame that burns around the whole world.
Is energy a habit? Yes. I want to make sure we maximize that habit. Every one of you in this room is a person of influence. Some of you don't look at it that way, some of you do. Some of you, it's your identity, you're a leader. But how many consider yourself to be a leader of something? What does a leader do? What makes you a leader? Gets results. And how do they do it? They maximize resources. And the greatest leaders in the world have always found a way to maximize better than anyone else. And if I look at Richard Branson, he's as hungry today as when he was 16 years old. Working in a crypt, coming up with this idea called Virgin. Hunger is incredible. Energy is incredible. But we also have to ask the question, what makes people fail? Who here in this room has ever failed to achieve what you really want in life? A goal, a dream, a desire. They asked Sam Walton in the 1974, had 78 stores. They all said in that year, sell. Sell Walmart in 1974. Resources, he has no more resources, he has no more cash, he has no more capability. No one's gonna want this anywhere else. Where's Walmart today, ladies and gentlemen? How many stores? Throw it up there. It's the dominant player on the face of the earth. Today you got 11,000 stores and $500 billion in sale. Didn't take action, got distracted. Fear. Come on, what else? Didn't have the right people. Right? Come on, what else? Didn't have the money, didn't have the capital. Didn't have the technology. Didn't have the contacts. What's that? Making excuses, which all this is. When I look at how to create answers, I don't look for the excuses. I look for what can be done. We're living in a time where people don't know what to think next. Where the economy around the world has been inflated, not with dollars or money. We don't even print it anymore. We couldn't afford to. We put ones and zeros in computers. You know, your worst experience of life can become your best if you decide to use it. I asked this question, I said, how many of you have ever failed? Not one hand went up. I said, I know you're out there, I can hear you breathing. And I said, how many of you failed? And now everybody raised their hand. And I said, when you failed, why'd you fail? And I heard some of the same things I heard here. What were the things people said? Didn't have enough time, didn't have enough capital, didn't have the right technology, didn't have the right contacts, right? Didn't have the right people, didn't have all these things. And in the voice in the darkness, because it's a very dark room, I heard this voice say, when you told me all the reasons why you failed, you told me resources you were lacking. Courage is a resource, right? Time is a resource. Money is a resource. People are a resource. Technology is a resource. But here's the challenge. Resources are never the real problem. We all know it if we look around. Think about it. You get the resources if you're resourceful enough. Resources are not the challenge, it's resourcefulness. So what is it we're really missing? It's some form of human emotion that we have learned to value less and less in a technologically driven society. See, if you're creative enough, can you get the answer, yes or no? Yes or no? And creativity is a resource. If you're committed enough, can you get the capital, yes or no? If you care deeply enough for other people, will you get people to help you, yes or no? Are the answers there if you're resourceful enough, yes or no? And in fact, whenever you see people in business that fail, they'll always tell you they were missing resources. When they really just weren't resourceful enough. None of the people I interviewed were from the Lucky Sperm Club. They all built it from scratch. These people just took no excuses. They knew they could get the resources if they were resourceful enough. So what are the ultimate resources? Creativity, joy, love, determination, flexibility. With those things, there's nothing we can't get. Don't tell me you don't have the resources. If you don't, it's because you're low energy. It's because you're so frickin' smart, you're in your own way. Stay in your head, you're dead. It's the heart where you'll find the breakthrough. There is no limit. The only limit to our impact is our creativity and caring. If you care enough and you're creative enough, there is no limit. But most of us allow our mind to get in the way, we get caught up. But the point is, it's resources. But if you do what no one else does, you have a gigantic advantage. Stop thinking about the score of the game and focus on one thing you can control. How much you give every moment you're on that court. He said, there are going to be days when you win and when you lose. But the only days you're going to know when you win or lose are going to be by your measurement of yourself. If every single moment you're on that court, you were engaged at level 10 or above, if such a thing were to exist, and you gave every ounce of yourself every minute on the court, then it doesn't matter what the score is, you won. Because you became more and you gave more. And in life, we don't get to keep anything except what we give, because that's what makes us become something different. Listen, if you lose your hunger, if you're willing to settle for less than you can be or do or create or share, then you're selling yourself short and you're gonna make your life have not the juice it deserves. Who's with me here? Say I.